Okay, so welcome to Metal Gear Solid 5. I, for one, am pretty new to this game, and this is going to be my Jump Inside episode where I give you my introduction to what I feel about the game. However, I know that this game has probably got quite a lot of fans, and I've probably attracted few by uploading this video. So, my question is, as I'm playing Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater later on this year, is Metal Gear Solid 5 the best starting point for new players? Alright, well, without no further ado, let's get into this and let's hear my thoughts on this particular game. Alright, so just to let you know as we get into this that the Jump Inside series is based on the first few hours of a video game, and for this particular one I played 2 hours and I've crammed it all into a short 10-minute video.
Ακούς? Can you hear me? Are you having difficulty speaking? Can you move your head? Just nod if you can hear me.
So basically we start in hospital, inside a hospital bed, being woken up by a doctor. And turns out we've been here for quite a while. It's been roughly 9 years.
In 9 years. Damn it!
And basically we just keep dropping in and out as we're trying to awake from this coma. The doctors want us to be awake. And this keeps happening for a period of time. And one thing that happens during this is it leads us into changing our appearance. And of course, the character creation is decent, but for a game like this, I don't particularly think it needs one, because this builds on iconic characters, and it does have a bit of a story pattern to it. So I don't necessarily think a game like this really needs one, but nevertheless, we've got one. And as we awake, this doctor that's trying to save us and bringing us back to life gets attacked by someone from behind. But then this person also gets attacked by someone else from behind, who is one of the main characters, Ishmael. I mean, honestly, in this game, it became quite confusing learning all the characters' names. As far as I'm aware, I'm playing as a character called Burning Snake, and I'm escaping from the hospital with a guy called Ishmael. One thing that I got quite confused about, and I still am at this stage, is am I a clone of this person? Mainly because he says this line...
Who are you? Who am I? You're talking to yourself.
And if you check out who plays them, they're both voiced by an actor called Keith Sutherland. So, are you a clone, or what's going on here? I'm not 100% sure. Actually, I'm just going to ignore it and just escape from the hospital and hope it gets answered later on. Now, I'm not going to go through every single movement or thing that you do during the hospital escape. However, I will say this. A lot of this first stuff is just mainly about teaching you certain controls, what this game is, how this game all works, and all that kind of stuff. And as you've just been recently out of your hospital bed after a coma, after being it for 9 years, you are not used to walking and moving around. So you're basically in a position where you're crawling out the hospital and trying to escape. I mean, eventually you withstand and you can start to begin to stand, but it doesn't happen for a while. So at some point you'll be able to run, you'll be able to actually properly move as you're trying to escape, so you get a lot more movement on your character. And everything's going fine until this happens. A big fiery monster of some kind of human figure shows up and just eliminates everybody with a gun. As he's chasing us, we do have only one advantage, and that is to shoot the pipes above him. So we shoot the pipes above him and pour him down with water. At some point during the escape, we find someone who's dead, and we get given a pistol with a silencer on it from the character Ishmael. This is good because now we can shoot things and now we can properly escape.
I'll run interference.
So Ishmael does this sacrificial dive and helps us escape. I mean, we now have to fight off a few enemies inside this lobby area with the new gun we obtained, so that's always good fun. Plus it teaches us a few gun techniques we can use inside of this game. And then we find out that actually he does survive, but now we're in the fight with that previous fire person that we saw just a bit ago. But don't worry, we eventually escape from this lobby with Ishmael in an ambulance, but we are still being chased by the fiery person. We called them the fiery person, I don't know what to call them, until we crash in the ambulance and pass out. We wake up later from this crash, but Ishmael seems to be missing, and now we're introduced to a new character called Ocelot.
I'm on your side.
We escape with Ocelot on the horse, and we eventually outrun. I say we outrun, we don't really outrun, we kind of escape him enough until he stops following us. Basically, we fall into some kind of watery lake area, and of course the fire person doesn't like water, so he stays on the bridge and watches us as we walk away. So now that we've escaped the hospital and we've escaped with Ishmael and he's gone missing, and now we're with Ocelot, let's see what Ocelot has to say about what's happening.
The name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance.
So we need to build a private army and we need to rescue a guy called Miller. So here we go, off to Afghanistan. And this is basically where you saw me at the beginning of the video, riding in Afghanistan and here to rescue Miller. After exploring, we do eventually find out where Miller is at. Miller is being held up at a base and being guarded by lots of enemies. And yes, you can run on in and try and shoot them all, but you'll probably die. The best way to go about this is to do what the game kind of wants you to do and kind of sneak in and to infiltrate the base and rescue Miller, because there's way too many guards to take on one by one. So go in, sort of sneak in, however you want to take the approach, and then go find where he's at and rescue him.
What took you so long?
And that's pretty much where I'm going to leave it. I mean, the next part would be fighting your way past a bunch of infected trying to escape Afghanistan on horseback with Miller as you try to make your way towards a chopper. Then you go off to your new base, which seems to be kind of like an oil rig type thing. And from here, you get to learn the tranquilizer. And the people that you shoot with the tranquilizer, you get to send into the sky for research stuff. Yeah, that's the game. That's Metal Gear Solid 5 for you. Do you like Metal Gear Solid 5? Why not write it down in the comments down below? Which is your favorite game? Which game is the best to start out from? And are you looking forward to Snake Eater? Let me know, and I will see you guys in another Jump Inside video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Hey, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, then please don't forget to consider to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on another Jump Inside video. Goodbye.